Hello ladies and gentlemen, I am Wynn and I'm bringing you back to another episode of Magical Diary. Now, I am at the title screen because I want to just inform you I do have a little bit of a cold. Well, I'm recovering from a cold, so if my voice does any croaky stuff or anything like that, that'll be because of the cold. So anyway, let's get back to it. Honestly I can't remember what happened in the last episode precisely. I think we met Damien and we had the introduction to the initiation, I think? I can't remember. After dinner, I'm walking back to my room when I notice the door is already open. I peek through the gap to see who's inside. It's Ellen. She's folding up some clothing, probably just putting away her laundry. Wait, that's Virginia's dresses she's opening. Why is Ellen rummaging around in our roommate's stuff? I haven't made a sound, she doesn't know I'm here yet. Well, if you want to know something, why not just ask? What are you doing? Oh, sorry, I didn't see you there. Just tidying up a little. Yes, but isn't that Virginia's stuff? Yes. Why are you tidying up her things? Because she doesn't do it herself. She's making you be her maid? No! At this point, Virginia returns to our shared rooms. Hey you guys, what's up? Why are you making poor Ellen into your slave? Huh? She is not. Just what is going on here? I shake my head. I think I'm obviously confused about something. She saw me putting away some of your clothes. Oh, it was you who'd been doing that? I'm sorry, I just hate messy rooms. Nah, it's my fault. I'm not very good at picking up after myself. Mom always does it for me at home. Still, I didn't think it was too bad yet. I've only been here for a week. I hate things being out of place, it makes me feel nervous. Well, I don't know if I can make things perfect all the time. Well, we all have to live together for a year without driving each other crazy. How can we work this out? You said you didn't know if you could keep things clean, but that's probably because you don't know how. If Ellen teaches you how to clean a room properly, and gives you reminders, I'm sure you can do it. I suppose. It's not a perfect compromise, but it's hard to reach a perfect agreement between three different people. I'm awakened early on Saturday morning by a tap at the door, followed by a faint hissing sound. What's going on? I stumble out of bed to find that 3 envelopes have been pushed under the door to our room, each marked with one of our names. Hey, Marnie's here! Each envelope contains $5, the weekly spending allowance for Irish Academy students. If it's our money, why can't they just give it to us all at once? I guess they don't trust us not to spend it all at once and then run out and complain. Well, that might teach people to plan ahead. This way still teaches people to plan ahead. If you want to buy anything really cool, you've got to save up. But you're missing the important part. It's Saturday and that means a trip to the mall. I didn't think you were a shopaholic. I'm not, but it's great to get out and look at something other than school for a while, isn't it? Also, they have ice cream, and penny candy, and really big cinnamon cookies, and we get the idea. Since I've been there before, I can show you guys around. What about studying? You have plenty of time for that during the week, right, Kaylee? Sure, I'd love to go to the mall with you. Great! Ellen? I guess it's okay, but you ought to have a good breakfast before you look at ice cream. Yes, Mother. Students are lining up outside the school waiting for a free seat in one of the shuttle vans that travel between here and the local shopping center. Come on, we can ride together. Wait a minute. What is it? We're still in uniform. So? Won't people stare at us because we're all wearing capes? Nah. Just act natural. It's no big deal. But it's nowhere near Halloween. Well, since the teachers aren't saying anything, I suppose this is what we're supposed to do. The mall is not very large or very crowded, at least where I'm standing. Witches and wizards easily outnumber shoppers in ordinary clothes, but no one reacts to the sight. I guess if students come here all the time, they get used to it. Okay, that place does coffee and pastries, they have fresh fruit, and that one does baked potatoes, and there's a gift shop, there's the cafe. Are all these stores magical? Nah, there's only one magic shop here. They sell wands and stuff. I'm going to get a chocolate croissant. What about you? Let's see, I have 7 stress right now. So, how about we go for... Let's go for, some window shopping. I wander in and out of the various stores. It's not a very big mall, but there are books, clothes, music, and toys, so I keep myself entertained for a few hours. Stress decreased by 3. On Sunday morning, I sleep in. There aren't any school activities today that I know of, and I haven't made plans with anyone, so there's nothing else to do. Which just makes me realize that I miss my family. I'm not used to being completely out of contact like this. There aren't even any phones in the dorms, so I can't call home. Dad promised he and Mom would write, but I haven't received anything. Maybe they were just too busy on the first day, or the mail was slow. I'm sure I'll hear from them soon. No phones, no computers, and no television. Doesn't matter much during the week when I'm busy with classes, but on a day like today it leaves me feeling restless. I think I'll go outside. It is a beautiful campus. I'm careful to stop when I want to admire something rather than keep walking and risk another collision. But while the flowers and paved walkways are nice, what I am really looking for is something a little more open. I follow the paths away from the main buildings towards the grassy fields. We could play games out here if we borrowed some balls from the gym. I wonder if Virginia was serious about starting a sports team. Oh hey, I think I see her up ahead. She's talking to someone I don't know. I hurried to catch up. Mostly girls again this year, isn't it? Yeah, both my roommates are. I pause in mid-step. What is she talking about? Me and Ellen? That could be a problem eventually. Ellen and I both had wild magic. Is that the problem? Well, maybe more of us should drop out. The other way would be more fun. Maybe for you it would. The winged girl laughs. What on earth are they talking about? This is silly. Spies never hear anything nice. I have no idea what they're discussing and I shouldn't try to figure it out. I'll only come up with crazy stuff. I'm just gonna walk away. At the end of the week I get the chance to organize my thoughts and my belongings, as well as review the spells I've learned so far. So let's take a look what happened during this week. Red magic, blue, gym, met Damien, witches of Salem. I need to check up how you pronounce this place. I mean, I don't know how Americans say stuff other than caramel is sometimes pronounced caramel, and things like that. But I don't know, Salem, Salim, Salem, I don't know. Maybe it's different. Hey, I'm not even going to insinuate that everyone in America says it the same way. Could be a regional thing as well. So, what magic did I say I was going to focus on? I want to focus on white magic. That's definite. I really want to focus on white magic this time. Black magic, I'll decide later. Do I have anything in my inventory? No. Let's go into next week. Once again, we are all called to the gymnasium first thing Monday morning. Only this time there are even more people here. Is this a meeting of the whole school? What for? I asked Virginia if she knew what this was about, but she just grinned and said she couldn't tell me. Someone steps up to the podium, but it's not a teacher.
Good morning, everyone. My name is William Danson, and I am your incoming senior class president. But for the next week, half of you will be calling me Sir William. Welcome to freshman initiation.
A magical initiation ritual?
Before we start, I am required to give you some safety information. Nothing that happens this week should cause you physical harm. If you are ordered to do something dangerous or that you know is wrong, please go see a teacher immediately. Now, all of you freshmen, please line up. One at a time, come up on stage, announce your name and where you're from, and receive one of these initiation handbooks.
Okay. Students dutifully shuffle along, announcing themselves one by one. Some of them I've already met. Some names are new, like Suki Sato, Jamal Mir, Pastel Rao, Luke and Logan Pfeiffer. Then it's my turn. After I state my name, William hands me a stapled together paper booklet. Inside are a bunch of rules and lists of all members of the senior classes, complete with black and white pictures of and full names. According to this, we are required to memorize the names of all the seniors, and throughout the week we have to address them as sir or lady whatever. And there's more. We have to memorize a silly poem and recite it on command. We must never show our backs to a senior. We must never be taller than a senior. We must always respond to questions with... Oh wait, William's at the podium again.
Now, as well as serving and honouring the entire senior class, each one of you will become the property of a particular senior. Your senior is your master, your best friend, your worst nightmare, and your only protection from the rest of us. Stand and wait, and we'll choose.
He steps away from the podium while we freshmen look at each other nervously. The seniors start to move around the room, poking and prodding and calling out orders.
You're taller than me, freshmen. Get down on the ground. Don't turn away from me, freshmen. I see your back.
Ellen and I end up kneeling back to back, watching as the sharks circle.
You.
I look up to see Damien standing over me. Of course, he is an upperclassman, and this must be what he was saying would happen the next week.
Silver Wynn, I think you should be mine.
Okay.
Stand up.
But then I might be taller.
It's alright, you're with me. You don't have to worry about the rules if I'm with you. Only what I say matters. Here, take my hand. I'll help you up.
I don't need his help. I climb to my feet and brush off my knees. So, what should we...
I said, take my hand.
What?
Down on the ground, freshman.
He raises his hand angrily and my knees buckle almost on instinct.
There's a good girl. You've got to understand, Kaylee, there are rules to this game. You have to follow them, and so do I. I don't want to get you in trouble, just do what I say, alright?
No.
What did you just say?
I'm not playing along. I stand up again, fold my arms over my chest and glare at him. This isn't funny. This is hazing.
This is an initiation ceremony.
I won't do it. It's wrong. William said if someone asks you to do something that's wrong, get a teacher. This whole thing is wrong, so I'm leaving.
Yeah, raising your hand against a, member of the other gender, probably not something high on your to-do list, usually.
I stomp through the hallways until I find... Kaylee, is something wrong? I am not taking part in the freshman initiation. Did someone harm you? Not really, it's just the whole idea. I see. Well then, you won't take part. It's that simple? Of course. You always have the right to say no, and I'm proud to see such a young student standing up for her beliefs. Of course, the other children will not all agree with your choice. Some people who might have been your friends will now avoid you. Every choice has its cost. Maybe so, but maybe some other people have seen me stand up for myself and be inspired to do the same. You'd best get on with your classes now, dear. Right. What classes should I take this week?
Well, okay. So that is going to be the end of this one. I am going to, between episodes, I'm going to decide on what classes to take during the week, and then we shall continue on in the next one. So everybody, take care.